We're here Wednesday afternoon with head women's volleyball coach Chris Nichols, fresh off of a #1 ranking in the latest NAIA coaches top 25 poll. Chris, talk a little bit about what this #1 ranking means for the program. It's the third time in program history and the first time since 2015.
Yeah, it's credit to our kids. Our kids have really come in and worked really, really hard. We know that we have a special group. We know how good they could be. And all that talent on paper really doesn't mean anything if you don't put in the work. And they've came in, they've very good shape from the summer. They're working really, really hard, and it shows in the last couple of weeks we've had. We've beaten some really big opponents, and they want that challenge. They want to play the best teams that they possibly can play and play at the highest level. Like you said, third time in program history. Our 2015 team was the last time we had it, and that team finished second in the country. And I feel like as an alumni of the volleyball program that those kids have talked to the new kids, and it's gone back like 4 or 5 years. So everybody's aware of how good the program's been, over the last decade and what the goal is. And hopefully these are the group of kids that can accomplish that goal.
Yeah, talk a little bit about those opponents, that tough schedule that you had put together for the first month here in August and the first part of September. You had Central Methodist, Oklahoma City, in Springfield, Missouri, where we had dropped those matches, but we weren't full strength. And then when we are full strength, we come have teams come to our place and take down number 4, number 5 Viterbo, number 8 Midland, number 9 Lindsey Wilson, and then number 3 Grandview in a 2-week span. Talk about all 4 of those teams in this latest ranking are still in the top 10. So talk about taking home 4 wins over top 10 opponents.
We made it a goal of ours last year when we were scheduling. We knew what the recruiting and our team would look like, and we wanted to play the toughest schedule that we possibly could in the country. Fortunate enough, we were able to get some of those teams to come here. And, we went through an 8-day period where, like you mentioned, we got number 3 Grandview, number 5 Viterbo, number 8 Lindsey Wilson, and number 9 Midland. That's a gauntlet of a schedule to play those ranked teams in a 4-day period. Play those four teams in an 8-day period. And it's tough to win one of those games or go 500, which I think most coaches and most teams would be happy with getting a split, out of that because everybody's in the top. But our kids weren't okay with that. Our kids wanted to win all 4 of those matches, and they won a couple of those matches in 3-0 sweeps, which is pretty impressive at the level that we're playing there. And then we had the 4-set win against Viterbo, who was number 5, and then the thriller was we went 5 sets with Grandview. Our kids needed that type of match to go through a five-setter and be able to come up on the top end of that. And that's why we got ranked number 1, is being able to win those 4 matches. And our kids have just fed off of it. Even in last night's game, we played Lincoln College, who's a team that's starting to get on the map as a receiving votes team, and we played really well against last night. So our kids are playing confident right now. They're playing together and playing exactly how we want them to play, and hopefully we can maintain it for a long time.
Yeah, and talk about they have that confidence. They'll need that confidence coming up, because as the #1 team in the country now, they're going to have a bigger target on their back. Just talk a little bit about what you guys need to do so that there's not a letdown now that you're at the top, to remain at the top and keep that #1 ranking all the way throughout.
We received the news today, and everybody was really happy, and the girls were all smiles and cheers for about 10 seconds. And then we talked about what's next. Now we have that target on our back, and everybody's going to expect, we should expect everybody's toughest game. They're going to want to beat the #1 team in the country, so we're going to get everybody's best bet. And we need to be prepared for that. We need to understand that we're going to get everybody's best game, and we need to have a confidence and an attitude about us. And, I really think we can do it. If you look at our team, we're brand new. This group has been together for a month and a half maybe. We returned Katarina, who's a first-team All-American and a very, very good player in the middle. Everybody else that starts for us is brand new. So these kids have been together for about 8 or 10 weeks, and they've accepted every challenge that we've given to them. So I believe that they're going to accept this challenge as well, and they're only going to get better, and that's the exciting part.